Hello, my name is Robin, and I'd like to discuss how safety plays a major role in a police officer's life. That is what I do. I am a police officer, and handcuffing individuals happens more often than the average person thinks. I'd like to demonstrate how to handcuff an individual from the simple two positions of standing and kneeling. I'll also discuss a few basic components that one would need to know how to handcuff, and then discuss who and why that person should be the only one handcuffing. I have a assistant. This is Jackie. She's going to help me with my demonstration today. Jackie, please. First, I'd like to quickly go over the handcuff. This would be a hinge handcuff. This silver bar is the single strand. This black bar is the double strand. You have a keyhole on the outside, and you have the keyhole on the inside to make it easier for locking for the officer. There is also a double locking hole on both sides as well, and that is to double lock once it's on to make sure it doesn't tighten and hurt the suspect even more. The middle part is called the hinge. I'll be working with the hinge handcuff today, but there are also handcuffs that are made with a chain in the middle. Exactly the same, but has a swivel chain. So today, I'm going to demonstrate the standing position first. What needs to be done is your suspect should be standing in the position straight up like this with their feet spread apart. You're going to keep his feet spread apart. This is to throw off the balance of your suspect in case he or she tries to retaliate against you. You can just push them off balance and get away. Next, you're going to have them bring their hands around to their back with their thumbs and palms facing the sky, but keeping them off their back because you don't want them resting their hands on their back. The next tactic you need to know to be safe and tactful while you're handcuffing a suspect is right, right, right. This means if I'm holding the handcuffs in my right hand, I will handcuff her right hand first, and I will place my right leg behind her right leg first. And this is for strategical balance once again if the suspect tries to retaliate. So what I'm going to do is slowly put my leg up against hers at the same time grabbing her hand. I'm going to put the handcuff on so it's nice and tight and you heard the teeth gripping. Then I'm going to go to a handshake position on her left hand. I will do the same thing, and then they're on. Every cop should carry more than one handcuffing key. This would be the handcuffing key I use today. It's called a Zac tool. It's just a little bit longer than a normal handcuff key. This makes it easier for me to lock and unlock suspect's handcuffs. What I'll do next is when I get the suspect where I need to and it's time to remove handcuffs, stick the key in, simply twist it, and it'll pop open. I'll remove the key, locking the handcuff back into place. I'll do the next key, stick in, twist it, it opens it, roll it out, stick it back into place, and I'm finished. Next position I'd like to show is similar to the first one, so I'll go a little bit quicker, but it's from the kneeling position. If you can take just 1 or 2 steps forward and then kneel down. This position can be used on suspects that are a little more unruly. You have them down on the ground because it's better for you to push off and get away from them. But you also have to remember, being safe and tactful, that you have to bend at your knees for this and not at your waist, because bending at your waist could cause problems. So if you go ahead and bring your hands behind your back, once again, right, right, right. I'm going to go on the right hand side. Come down, bend at the legs, hook the handcuff, reach over in the handshaking motion, hook the next one. That's all you do. Then you can say, "Ma'am, please stand up," and the suspect is under your control. This time I'm going to go ahead and unlock her, assuming we are at a station or somewhere safe. Then roll out. And then the opposite hand, roll out. These are the basic motions for handcuffing the suspect. Once again, they should only be conducted by professionally trained individuals and only at the appropriate times. Today I've discussed 2 positions of handcuffing, the standing and the kneeling. I've also discussed a brief rundown of the components of the handcuff, which everybody should know when dealing with handcuffing. I also discussed how they should be held and that it should only be done by professionals. So at this time, I'd like to thank you for your attention, and I hope nobody has to ever feel the uncomfortableness of being handcuffed. Thank you.